So hello there guys, today I'm going to be talking about the HDAC ICO, HDAC TGE. Now this token is created or backed by the Hyundai company, now the company that creates cars, yes, but they're not planning to create cars, they're planning to create what we call the Internet of Things. Now if you've seen that video where there's this smart house and everything just connects with itself, the TV works on itself, the cars drive themselves, yeah, that kind of world. Now this might take a while to get to, but I guess in future we're going to have them, and if we want to see the future coming to fruition, then we have to start now to get the issues they plan to solve and all those things. I advise you check out Crypto Portfolio's video on this HDAC, and I wouldn't speak about what others have already spoken about. I'll talk about it in my own way using my ICO spreadsheet. So let's get down to the spreadsheet. First of all, the HDAC token. Now the token is going to be called DAC token. Now it's going to have the audience of the Internet of Things. Now everything under Internet of Things. It's a platform which keeps it among the top ranking kind of tokens. Now it aims to have communication between Internet of Things devices. So the car communicating with the house communicating with the grocery store through the fridge, which then asks for more milk maybe when your milk is done, and all those different parts of it. Now the base technology is going to be on the blockchain, unlike where we have IOTA, which is its major competitor, or it is IOTA's major competitor in this case. IOTA works on the Tango system, which is its own blockchain, but this uses the normal blockchain, and it encompasses two parts of this blockchain: the public part, which is what we know in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and also the private part, which is going to be more like to protect you, so that when your car is trying to make a payment for parking or something, the hacker cannot just interfere with this system or get into your funds in that case. So now mining is going to take place, where you get 86% of the remaining tokens being created through a proof of work system, trust based system, as it is said on the white paper. Now 5,000 tokens are going to be the amounts created consistently, and it will go through the halving through the process of 170 years. And then know your customer. Now this is a very serious part of this ICO. Now first of all, we have US, China and Singapore citizens are not allowed to participate in this ICO, which you should take note of. And also the know your customer rules and regulations are crazy on this. They have manual documentation, which is your ID card and your proof of residency, and also video verification is also needed for the full proof of identity, or know your customer basis in this case, and it is taken really seriously. Spoken about something about getting a call. So if you intend to participate in this ICO, you need to go through all these things. Now next, ICO price. Now it seems to have gone up compared to when the ICO initially started. So if you had started initially, the price was 0.52 cents. Now it's 0.85 cents. I reviewed this, I made the review on my ICO spreadsheet a while ago before making this video, so it has kind of changed since the price of BTC has gone up dramatically since then. So you'll be paying approximately $0.85 per each of the tokens. So you have to check the profitability of that eventually when the ICO is over. So now the tokens that are going to be issued are going to be, they intend to raise 6,000 Bitcoin at the moment, which at the present rates calculation using this price, we have it's been at a total of $112 million intended to raise at this ICO. Now they are going to be giving out 840 million of their tokens, and a total of 1,680,000,000 tokens are going to be available. So half of the tokens are going to be sold and the rest are going to be held back for the community. Now at the time of the ICO, this is total supply, but maximum supply is 12 billion tokens, which you have to keep in mind. Now 7% of the tokens are generally given at this ICO stage, but you should also put in mind that 50% of the tokens of the 70 is what you are getting. So give or take, those are some of the things you should know. Now this ICO, don't know the cap, couldn't find it. Minimum investment, guessing 1 token. Now discount, you could get up to 4,000 DAC tokens per 0.1 BTC invested. So if you invest 0.1 BTC, you get total of 4,000 tokens, 400 tokens given to you for free, which seems very good, I guess. Now, method of payment, BTC, straight up. Didn't see Ethereum. I thought Ethereum would be there, but it wasn't added. Now, this ICO starts on the 11th, started on the 27th of November, and it will end on the 23rd of December, which is in a couple of days from now. So 4 days left. Now, token adjustments will not be done. Tokens will not be burnt nor created after this. So just creation of more tokens through proof of work. Now, the extras is where things get interesting. Now, you have to also know that at the extras, they talk about at entry, you have to abide by anti-money laundering laws, and you can go through this information right here. Now, advantages I've come to see with this token. One, strong ties with the Hyundai company, which then gives it a lot of backing and gives them a lot of resources and a lot of money power to be able to move things around. Next, use of blockchain instead of creating a new kind of blockchain and have to go through testing like what IOTA had to do. Now they're also creating some quantum resistance for the future, because we know quantum computers are the greatest threat we have in cryptocurrencies. So for them to scale better, they have to do this. Now, implementation of the privacy, which was kind of a look ahead. Instead of having to upgrade to increase to add privacy, why not put it in the beginning and just have it all at once? Now we also have smart homes and factories, various devices, equipments, which will work on this system eventually. Now, disadvantages I was able to find with this is that, first of all, there's a very high cap. So unless you believe that high cap coins are going to keep getting growth, just like IOTA, Cardano, and Ripple have shown in the present days, then also the roadmap seems to have had elaborately stated, but not enough information stating some basic factors of what people actually want to know. So you could want to check that. Now, for the community, this community information was from when I made this spreadsheet, so it could have gone up or down depending, but that is the score I give them for that, 2 out of 3. Now, for the idea, it is a very good idea, though IOTA has similar and all. Now, for the roadmap, presently, as I've stated previously in extras, you've seen that. Now, for something to show just the blockchain, use of the blockchain, and they claim to have a prototype at the present time. So that's now for competition. They have quite not so much competition other than where we have IOTA. Now, another downside to this is that its implementation could take years to happen, because we need to have the technology in play first before we could have this token come into serious use cases. Now, for popularity, it is not that much of a popular ICO because it is not from the Western world, give or take. But I guess it's growing in popularity, and since it is not accepted in the US, that might have its down toll on it. Now, that has been my thoughts on it. Now, finally, should you invest in this ICO? I would say it is your decision to make. But if I were to invest in this ICO, what I'll do is I'll let this ICO get on the exchange. If people want to dump it, they will dump it, and then you have a chance to get in at the cheapest price possible. Or if you had the chance to get in at the pre-sale or pre-ICO stage, where you got it for cheaper maybe, and also you got big discounts on it and also big bonuses, which will eventually increase your profitability in these ICOs. So it's your choice to decide, and I hope you get to make a decision that works well for you. Now let's check how IOTA has done in comparison to this. Now, IOTA has been for 5 months and presently costs $4.19 and has gained a total of 611% since the ICO time, and presently standing at 6.11 time gain. So the question of the day is, if you would want me to make a comparison between HDAC and IOTA, like this video and leave a comment saying you would want that in the comment box below. So thank you very much, and I hope this helped you to make better decisions on your ICOs. Neni M. Su from the Crypto Doctor, signing out.